Welcome to today's African folklore story. This is the tale of a proud king who forgot the most powerful weapon he had: prayer. It's a story filled with wisdom, mystery, and a powerful lesson for children and adults alike. True wisdom comes from God, not from power. Sit back, relax, and let's journey to the ancient Kingdom of Nambogo. Long, long ago, beyond the golden rivers and the whispering baobab trees, there was a mighty kingdom called Nambogo, the land of the rising sun. Its people were known for their songs, their wisdom, and their fields that danced with millet and maize. At the heart of Nambogo stood a grand palace made of red clay and gold, where King Mwanga ruled, a man loved, feared, and praised. Every morning the drums of the palace would thunder, "Boom, boom, boom, all hail King Mwanga." And the people bowed, for their king was strong, but he was also proud. Every morning King Mwanga used to kneel before a small wooden stool, his prayer stool. He would whisper, "Lord of heaven, guide me this day." And peace filled his heart. But one morning, the king looked into the mirror of gold and said, "Why should I kneel anymore? Am I not wise enough? Am I not the king who won 10 battles? My people sing my name." So he rose with pride, and that day he forgot to pray. As days passed, the king's heart grew heavier with pride. He stopped visiting the wise old priest, and when his mother reminded him, "My son, remember to pray," he laughed and said, "Mother, kings do not kneel. Others kneel before them." And the wind whispered through the palace, "Forgotten prayer brings forgotten peace." One moon later, a great drought struck Nambogo. The river shrank, the crops turned yellow, and the animals wandered for water. The people came crying to the palace, "O king, what shall we do?" But King Mwanga waved his hand. "I will summon rain with my wisdom and command the clouds with my power." He built fires, shouted to the heavens, but no rain came. The elders gathered, shaking their heads. "Your Majesty," said the oldest, "wisdom without prayer is like a drum without rhythm." The king grew angry and sent them away. That night King Mwanga could not sleep. He tossed and turned until he dreamed of a great lion, its mane glowing like fire. The lion spoke. "Mwanga, you have forgotten the one who gave you the throne. Seek wisdom from above, or your crown will turn to dust." He woke trembling, sweat on his brow. Far away in the hills lived a young shepherd named Cato. He was poor but loved God deeply. Each morning he knelt on the grass and prayed, "Lord, give me wisdom to guide my flock." One night, an angel appeared in his dream, saying, "Go to the palace. Tell the king, the wisdom of men fades, but the wisdom of God endures." Cato, though afraid, obeyed. Ignoring the dream, the king declared new laws. He took the people's last grain for his palace stores. He built tall statues of himself. And when the people cried, "We are hungry," he said, "Work harder. I am the sun that gives you light." The more he spoke, the darker the skies became. Cato entered the palace barefoot. The guards laughed. The king frowned. "Who dares enter without bowing?" "I am Cato, a shepherd," the boy said. "I come with a message from God." The court laughed, but Cato continued, "Your Majesty, the rain has stopped because you forgot to pray. The land cries for humility." The king shouted, "Enough! Guards, throw him out!" But before they could move, a lightning bolt struck outside. Thunder roared, shaking the throne. The storm raged for 3 days. The palace roof leaked, the royal gardens flooded. The king sat alone in darkness. He remembered his mother's words, the old priest's warnings, and the lion's dream. Finally, he fell to his knees and whispered, "Lord, forgive me, I forgot to pray." And suddenly the thunder ceased. A beam of sunlight pierced through the clouds, and rain began to fall, gentle, life-giving rain. When the storm ended, King Mwanga called the people together. He bowed before them and said, "I am not wise without God. From today, this kingdom will begin each day with prayer." The people rejoiced. The river flowed again. The fields turned green, and songs of thanksgiving filled the air. And as the old priest smiled, he said, "The king who forgot to pray has now remembered who gives wisdom." And so, children of Africa, remember, power fades, but prayer endures. Wisdom without God is empty, but humility before Him fills the heart with light. Thank you for watching this African folklore story. Today we learned that no matter how strong, talented, or powerful we are, we all need God's wisdom. Just like King Mwanga, when we forget to pray, we forget the one who guides our steps. Remember, pride closes doors, but prayer opens them. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring Bible-based African stories. See you in the next episode.